So if you can see by the thumbnail, optimist, pessimist, realist, idealist. Why I'm saying be a realist is because an optimist, a pessimist, and an idealist react to the outside world in when you're optimistic about the look. But that doesn't mean, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna do anything. You just feel positive about a situation. When you're pessimistic, you feel negative about a situation. When you an idealist, you say what the situation ought to be ideally. But if you're a realist, you're like, this is what it is. And if you're a realist, you can deal with it the way it is. Be a realist, be pragmatic. When a person is optimistic, pessimistic, or an idealist, they don't necessarily deal with the situation. You know, you get people who are optimistic and they talk about, good energy and good vibes, and I want positive energy around me, and I want positive people around me, and I want a positive environment. But that doesn't mean that they're going to actually actively make it a positive environment. You get what I'm saying? Or actively seek those positive people, or actively or create that positive energy. That doesn't mean that. You know, when a person's pessimistic, it's the same thing. You can find fault in the worst and everything. This is bad. 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 And because everything's bad, that means they're not going to actually put in any effort to fix it. So that's a whole nother story. So that's a problem. When you're an idealist, this is what it's supposed to be. This is what this is supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be, and that's how it's supposed to be, and this is how everything is supposed to be. That is, if it's supposed to be that way, and that's your ideal, you're not going to do anything to make it that way. Then what are you talking about? It's somebody else's responsibility. You get what I'm saying? Being a realist is your responsibility. Let me be. If this is what I want out of life, I'm going to have to do something about this. And if this is not what I want out of life, then I'm not going to do anything about this. I'm going to move on. Which in some cases, some people are, what do you call, nihilists? I don't know if I ever said it right, nihilist. I think it's nihilist or nihilist. Got to get my dictionary right here. But, those are people who just, really don't care. Really don't care. So I'm gonna explain it to you. H. Oh my goodness. The general rejection of customary beliefs in morality or religion. You know what I'm saying? You just don't care. What I'm getting at is listening and participating in this journey we call life. A lot of people are not actively participating in it. A lot of people are actively wanting somebody else to participate, on their behalf. And when you're an optimist, you're just seeing the best out of things, but that doesn't mean you're participating. When you're a pessimist, you're seeing the negative, but that doesn't mean you're participating. When you're an idealist, that means, you know how it's supposed to work, but that doesn't mean you're going to participate in making it that way. So I'm saying be a realist because a realist will participate. A realist will actually put forth effort. A realist could say, okay, I'm not where I want to be, so I'm going to do something about it. And when you have those other things, you might not be what you want to be, but it's somebody else's responsibility to do something about it. And that, at a certain point, that doesn't, that dog won't hunt. That doesn't make sense. So if you're going to participate in this life you have, to me, it's better to be a realist. So catch you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.